What is going on, King of Kings family? Pastor Eric here. Happy Monday to you. We are in day 11 of the Acts campaign, reading one chapter per day from the book of Acts from now until the end of January, skipping Sundays. And we are in Acts chapter 11, and I zeroed in on verses 19 through 30, where things have started to get pretty difficult for the church. The followers of Christ, following the death of Stephen, are fleeing for their lives. They're finding themselves driven to places that they're not familiar with, and they're sharing their faith, but it's really only with people that they have shared backgrounds with. So those who have fleeing from Jerusalem are sharing with fellow Jews, because that's who they have things in common with. That's who they understand. That's who they know how to talk to. But there are some folks that within their group who are from this area that they are dispersed to, and so they go and speak to the Gentiles of that area. And it's interesting. They know the culture, and so they can share faith to that culture. And what resonated for me about this was that there are people that I understand, being a father of young kids, being an only child, being an Ohio State fan, all the different things that I know and understand. There are people who are like me, who I more easily connect with. And there are people who are like you, who have shared experiences. I mean, if you're a business person, you know how to talk to business people. If you are a divorcee, you know how to talk to those who've been divorced. If you are, like me, a parent of young kids, you know how to talk to parents of young kids. And it's in those relationships that we are most effective in sharing our faith, because we know how to talk to those people. And that's what happened in this passage. Those who were from Cyprus knew how to talk to the people who were in that part of the world. And so that's where they went. And so what would it look like for you to evaluate those relationships that you have, those types of people that you most naturally connect with, and begin to think about how you might connect them to faith in Christ? It always starts with prayer and maybe inviting them to church, or sitting down and asking them, what do they believe? Whatever, would be most natural within the context of that relationship. But that would lead to you talking about why you go to church, why you follow Jesus, why you pray, why you serve people. That's really the starting point for mission. Those places that we have natural connections with because of our experiences, because of our interests, because we understand those cultures. So my prayer is that God would open our eyes to those places that we already will connect with and most naturally know how to communicate in, and that those would be the places that we would go to share our faith first. So would encourage you to think on that, pray on that. Things are starting to get a little deeper now, and we're being pushed a little further beyond our boundaries and beyond our walls, and that's good, because that's where Jesus is. So that's it for today. We will see you tomorrow. God bless, and have an awesome Monday.